Welcome to Boomer Products. Build strength and muscle naturally and cut recovery time in half with Boomer Products. Powerful, natural, and unique nutritional supplements with the strength that you need. Use code JUST20 at boomerboost.com to save 20% on your order. Boomer Products. It's the strong stuff.
Ladies and gentlemen, Just Wrestling Season 3, Episode 2. It is time to fight. Who's it gonna be? We're about to find out.
Sage Scott versus Logan Cruz.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Trevin Adams, joined by Zach Romero, and Logan Cruz wasted no time.
Trevin, it's all neutral ground to start with here, but Logan Cruz, a man on a mission, looking to take the head off of wrestling's Killmonger themselves, Sage Scott.
Well, think about it. Sage is a big dude. If you're Logan Cruz, yeah, Logan hits hard like that boot, but why not? Why not try to stop the big man? Well done. Spinebuster pin. Close.
Well, you know, Trevin, we've said since Season 1 that it's all about thinking on your feet. You know, you got no time to plan an attack when you don't know who your opponent is. So kudos, I suppose, should be given to Logan Cruz, who decided, you know what, I'll plan later. Let me get the jump right from the get-go.
That is literally what happened. Logan Cruz looked across the ring, saw Kai Douglas, our official. That's how it happens. He points at the fighters. They get in there and they fight. Logan saw Sage get pointed at, and obviously his gut decision was jump the big guy, and right now it's been working.
Yeah, we have seen the absolute strength from Sage Scott countless times here in the state of Florida. The resident rhino dropper, as one Christian Override used to say. Sage is an absolute powerhouse in every definition, but Logan not allowing him to even get the shot.
The fist coming right down there from Logan Cruz. Continuing this battle, Logan, trained by Jay Lethal about 4 years in the sport. He and Sage definitely have bumped into each other here in the state of Florida, but right now at Just Wrestling, Logan Cruz is coming off of a win in his debut at Season 2, and of course, we've seen Sage Scott in both Season 1, Season 2. Sage is wanted, Sage is coming back to life.
This was not what you wanted if you're Logan Cruz. As soon as momentum starts getting built by Sage Scott, it is so difficult to derail him.
The official asking Sage to make a little space, and it don't matter. Belly-to-belly overhead suplex with ease. Sage Scott, man, perfect combination of power, strength, athleticism, a dangerous man in the ring.
Absolutely. And Logan Cruz, ass over tea kettle there. Not a position he's used to being in. And now, again, doing whatever he can to maintain the driver's seat status in this matchup.
As I already said, Logan Cruz hits hard. In fact, he claims he once fought a Panther and won. I don't know if that's true, but right now, fighting Sage Scott is indeed probably the closest you're going to get to fighting a Panther. We're about to find out, can Logan Cruz win? What's Logan got in mind? Oh! Yeah, was aiming for the right hand of God, was able to escape from Sage, but Sage caught. Thought for a moment Sage was getting the better of things, but Logan found a way.
Desperate times calling for desperate measures, and wow, athleticism on display. Sage Scott full head of steam. Oh, but look at the reversal from Logan Cruz, incredible!
And that pinfall attempt only for 2, not enough to keep down Sage, but both men, same idea. Heads taken off. Who's getting up?
Equal power coming into play here. Both these men, same thought in mind, and now both down, and it comes down to who wants this win more. This is about showing your strength, your superiority to your literal peers. Who wants it more?
About up to 4, we're seeing the signs of life. You hear the other fighters trying to will both men back to their feet. And they get up and Sage the first one on the offensive.
You see that huge power on display. Those clotheslines nearly taking off Logan Cruz's head. Wow, and big leg lariat as well.
Yeah, well delivered. Nonchalant pin. 2 count only. Perhaps not so nonchalant as it was. Sage really could be spent after being jumped from Logan Cruz.
Absolutely started this matchup on the wrong footing if you're Sage Scott. He is Mr. A1 since day one. Collegiate trained, football strength, but if the other team jumps you before the game even starts, that's a tough road to come back from.
Logan Cruz taken off the turnbuckle just like that by Sage Scott. Could have knocked out Logan Cruz. This is a moment here for Sage Scott. Perhaps to put the exclamation point. Wow. And amazingly, Cruz gets out of the way, but very impressive aerial maneuver from Sage, but again, knockout blow caught.
Wow.
Dominator connects, pinfall. Sage Scott wins.
Unbelievable. A moment's notice, and the man was able to power through his opponent. Incredible showcase here from both fighters.
I'll give it to Cruz. It was smart, taking advantage of the opportunity, but it was Sage Scott, the man who overcame, and that's just big old facts.
What's up, everybody? It's the real and raw August Artois, the founder of Just Wrestling. Here to tell you to head over to WrestlingOverEverything.com. Use code JUST for 10% off your order. That better be good enough, because I'm done.
We're back, second fight here. Episode 2 of Season 3. Who's it gonna be? Yeah, newcomer. And a man we know well. This is gonna be awesome.
Flex versus Vinny Ramagucci.
Kai Douglas letting the fighters know what the rules are. Vinny's debut here. Interesting to see the difference between these fighters.
Ramagucci, word around the locker room, really considers himself a true worker in the state of Florida, but that is going to be put to the test here against the epitome of Americana here and strength in wrestling, Codename Flex. And look at this ground technique here shown from Flex. Very impressive.
And put Ramagucci on the defensive, but not for long. Very impressive, the man from North Miami Beach, Florida. Ramagucci is a guy who will tell you right now he is professional wrestling's greatest return on investment. And if that doesn't give you an idea of the cockiness, you can see it on the face of Vinny. But of course, Flex, it is hard to keep Flex down.
You want to talk about big brick of meat. That is Flex in a nutshell. The stone cold focus of this man is a little intimidating, if I'm being perfectly honest, Trevin.
Well, Flex is a former Army Airborne paratrooper. Tried to hold on to Ramagucci, but credit here to Ramagucci. Not only hold on to the arm, but he's got the wrist control.
And driving his opponent right to the mat there, but look at this. Little technique out of Flex. Wow, you don't expect the finesse out of a dude that big, but look at what we got here.
Keep in mind, Flex is one of those guys, an intel operative, always collecting that information, that intel. So when he needs to use it in the ring, he knows, you and I both know, he probably knows more about Vinny Ramagucci than Ramagucci knows about himself.
Here's the question, Trevin. How frustrating must it be? You escape a hold like that. You get to your safe corner, you turn around, and your opponent already on his feet, ready to go. That has got to be a mind game if there ever was one.
And you hear all the fighters as well behind Codename Flex. It's a bit of an away game here for Ramagucci.
All eyes on Ramagucci, absolutely here, trying to really make this showcase count. And I mean, that is the pressure on all of our fighters here, but if you're Ramagucci, you got a lot to prove here.
Confidence, but that confidence just got tripped and headfirst into the mat. We've seen that from Codename Flex before. Interesting to watch Flex. You'd think he was going under some barbed wire right now.
I mean, To be fair, that's a pretty impressive crawl. I would also be hooting and hollering if I saw a man do that. So I will give them credit for this. But if you're Ramagucci, X does not mark the spot on that elbow drop.
I think Ramagucci thought Flex was done. Listen to the other fighters.
You know, I'd say in this case, hey, you know, just try to let the man wear himself out. If you're looking at Codename Flex, I don't know if there is wear out in this guy.
Flex, a power lifter, a strength coach. And we're seeing the strength on display here.
What are we seeing?
Well delivered, salute and all. And we're not done.
Oh, he's getting that salute in, baby.
The pinfall. Ramaguchi's still in this thing.
Trevin, if I'm in grade school now and I got to do the Pledge of Allegiance, I don't want to look at the flag. I want a framed photo of Codename Flex. This guy is the man.
Marching in place into the suplex. All of the offense has been impressive. Could be the end. Wow, but Ramagucci getting that arm into the rope. Great ring awareness here for Vinny.
Excellent ring awareness. Perhaps just a touch of panic there. Flex is really kicking it into the next gear here, and Ramagucci has got to get his bearings back.
Flex coming off the top, but caught there with a lung blower, and Ramaguchi's not slowing down.
Yeah, beautiful spot job there. Really saw him coming in, and now look at the armbar being attempted here. Flex very wisely locking the fingers in, but this is dangerous.
For a moment, I thought Vinny had it. I think Flex instinctively got the arm over to stop it, and now trying to force the man. And Flex does. Could be shoulders down.
No way. No way.
Wow. Pure power on display. Into the turnbuckles they go. Vinny still trying to hold on, but Flex finally breaking the hold. But we know I'm wrong, and here we are. 5 count being applied here. But the damage has been done by the Grand Guido from Sausalito. Credit here to Vinny Ramagucci.
Yeah, I'm very impressed. Ramagucci seeing any opportunity and running with it, even when he's at a slight disadvantage, really trying to think the next step, really trying to kind of call whatever his opponent's next move may be. Very impressive showcase, I will say.
Vinny continuing to target the arm. And as stated, we thought Flex had broken that hold, and instead, all of the effort from Flex still not enough to stop Vinny. And now Vinny has a perfect target to attack here in that arm.
And he has certainly built himself an opportunity here and is really wrenching on every muscle, every tendon of that arm. And look at that. Look at it getting torqued back. Ugh.
As well as going after the fingers and the hand. And you and I both know, the body is not meant to bend that way. And Vinny trying to force Flex down, continuing the assault.
Really wrenching on the arm there.
Pinfall.
Forcing him to kick out with that arm that could be injured here. Stomping on the fingy meat. Ramagucci is fighting like a man possessed right now. He is a hunter, and Flex is the prey, and I'm sure that's not a position Flex is used to being in.
You saw Ramagucci was prepared to get a pin if he could have while still holding on to the arm, but Flex, Codename Flex coming back. The signs of life from the big man.
Wow. Attempted a sunset flip here.
But Ramagucci holding on.
And you could see that arm coming back into play here, Trevin. Flex was really trying to power through it, and the arm just gave out.
Vinny absolutely can tell the damage that's been done here. Ramagucci, a man who's impressed all throughout the Southeast. You give Ramagucci even that inch, it's going to be the end of things for Flex.
And you can see Ramagucci barely breaking a sweat here, very confident, looking like somebody who belongs in a Just Wrestling ring. And I think that's exactly what he was striving for as soon as he signed up here and got involved.
The big chop there, rocking Codename Flex. Ramagucci still attacking the arm as well as the chop. And you see the pain on the face of the big man.
Again, not a position that Flex is used to being in, and now Ramagucci really wrenching on that shoulder, using the ring as a weapon here.
An official again admonishing, forcing Vinny off. But Ramagucci knows the damage has been done. It's a matter of time here. Charging and catching Flex.
Really, the hang time on that jump was very impressive. But look at that, Flex coming back here. Adrenaline pumping.
Just when you think Codename Flex is out, Flex keeps coming back and hits a huge lariat.
America's lariat, baby. Still got one good arm covered.
Vinny finds a way to kick out. But you said it, adrenaline is flowing. The other fighters are behind Flex. And where's Flex going?
Yeah, very rarely do you see such a group effort, such favoritism here at Just Wrestling, but Flex has really showcased he's got a lot of heart for this business, and now the Airman's going airborne again! Wow!
I think Flex is impressed both Season 1, Season 2, 1 win, 1 loss, and right now could be wow, time to go to sleep here for Ramagucci. Cobra Clutch applied, and that's it.
Wow! Incredibly impressive comeback from Codename Flex. Well done, man. Well done.
Very impressive indeed. Both fighters giving it all, but tonight, the win goes to Codename Flex.
Fight back against energy drink burnout with Punched Energy. Made with 100% natural caffeine, so that means no crash and no jitters. Visit punchedenergy.com and use code JUST10 for 10% off your order. Punched Energy. Feel the punch.
Final fight. Season 3, Episode 2. Who's it going to be? Ooh, another newcomer. Oh, the big man. Here we go.
Jenkins versus Jake Logan.
Zach, you hear the other fighters. Indeed, this, my friend, is going to be a hoss fight.
You know, it's been a little too long here at Just Wrestling since we had ourselves a good old-fashioned hoss fight. This is going to be a whole different ball game. Wow!
Yeah, the agility from Jake Logan. We've seen Logan before here all throughout the sport of professional wrestling. Jake Logan can move in ways you would not expect from a big man. And, of course, J.D. Jenkins, the big man, not just a professional wrestler, an MMA fighter as well. This is going to be something. What a main event here, Just Wrestling, Season 3, Episode 2.
You got to think if you're Jake Logan, you're going to be a little bit concerned here because you don't get a Logan Cruz or a Sage Scott or somebody that you might have the size advantage over. No, this is, the hossiest guy we've got on the roster. This is the ultimate trial by fire, the baptism to end all baptisms. Welcome to Just Wrestling Season 3.
And speaking of fire, you can see the fire in the eyes of J.D. Jenkins. J.D. Jenkins coming here with something to prove. We saw him Season 2, had a great showing, but did not win. You and I both know you don't want to come into Just Wrestling as a loser. And I mean that in the most respectful way. But the bottom line is no matter how good the fight is, people remember who stands tall at the end. It's a big opportunity for Jenkins here to not only show he can win, but beat a guy the size of Jake Logan. And of course for Logan, ooh, what a forearm. Logan wants to turn heads here in Just Wrestling. And they've just knocked out J.D. Jenkins.
It's been almost since Season 1 that we've seen a true knockout on display here at Just Wrestling. Logan is looking to try to add his name to the record book. Oh, come on!
Just when you think Jenkins is out like a freight train, the shoulder tackle, the shock on the face of Jake Logan.
The look on Jake Logan's face tells the story. We are reevaluating life choices that brought us to Just Wrestling at this point. Wow. That was unbelievable.
You heard the reaction from the fighters, and Logan's angry, but you're picking on the wrong guy. Look at Jenkins coming in and tossing Logan across the ring.
Wow. And if you're Jake Logan, that's not something you're used to. Usually you were not the throwee. You were usually the thrower, and he is getting tossed from post to post here.
charging in, but Jake Logan smartly getting out of the way of the full-time beast, and now Logan taking advantage. Head first goes Jenkins into that turnbuckle.
100%. He is looking to really make a name for himself here and looking to really put those blows to the test. Wow. The head, the cranium of JD really been put to the test here. And yeah, we might be seeing ourselves in knockout. You see Kai checking.
I think if it was anybody else, this would be over, but Jenkins instead still fighting. But what a knee from Jake Logan, the big man from Amarillo, Texas.
You want to talk about making a name for yourself. He is doing it on both fronts here. And I got to say, if I'm anyone else on this roster, I am taking note right now that if there's the potential to be locked up with Jake Logan in a match, I'm calling sick that day. This guy is tough as nails, and wow, the kill shot after kill shot.
Jenkins holding onto the ropes, putting on the brakes. It's a lot of beef to have to move, but you said it, the kill shots continue here.
Reverse little do-si-do, and what a clothesline.
Once again, the man trained by John Davis coming back, going for the pin, and an immediate kick out from Jake Logan.
Just raw strength on display here. And now these two straight up slugging it out. No technicalities here. Throw the raw book out. These two tough sons of guns are battling it right here in the center of the ring in our main event.
Two men that are experienced. Jenkins, 8 years in the sport. Jake Logan, 13 years in the sport, starting when he was 17. And right now, the brakes are being put on by both men. You see the struggle.
An absolute tug of war taking place right here at Just Wrestling, and what a suplex! The whole ring moved!
Absolute power on display of Jenkins. Very rarely do you see Logan tossed around like this. And it looks like Jenkins may have recovered. Oh, was thinking splash, but got caught with knees. Desperation from Logan, but really smart offense.
Desperation absolutely is the word for it, because you know those knees just took a huge amount of damage as well. But better the knees now than your lungs for the rest of your life. That was a do-or-die kind of situation here that Jake Logan was able to get out of.
And the assault, so many elbows there, just raining down. Now oxygen is being cut off of Jenkins. Logan, a man possessed.
The look on that man's face. He's in another world right now. And JD now attempting to stay in this thing, but he is fading fast.
Center of the ring, great placement by Jake Logan. And indeed, JD Jenkins, it is an uphill battle right now for the big man.
Again, that oxygen being cut off. His face is turning a different color here. And now attempting to get back to a vertical position.
Here's Jenkins trying to fight back. Some punches there to the kidneys. That's one way to force the hold, but you see the reaction from Logan.
The clubbing blows, Trevin. Unbelievable. The amount of offense, the power shots from this competitor. Wow.
Agility on display. And as stated at the beginning of this fight, Jake Logan can move in ways that are unfathomable for a man his size. Pin. And Jenkins kicks out.
And you can see Logan not particularly thrilled about this, nor is he particularly thrilled about his peers being in his opponent's quarter, as it were.
But you got to remember, Logan has been around the block. He's going to know what to do next if he can't put away the big man. Trained by Dory Funk Jr., the youngest NWA national champion in history, held just about every championship throughout Texas. Logan is an absolute pro, and I think this is the end.
Oh, and now he read his book. JD Jenkins able to escape now, and what a shot of his own!
It's a big opportunity for the big man. Jenkins, spinning forearm, takes down Logan. Wow. This truly is a hoss fight, Zach, and muscling up the opponent. Wow. Into snake eyes. Jenkins is impressive.
Full head of steam coming in here. Another huge clothesline, either took the man's head off.
Might have bounced off the wall and went right back onto the neck of Jake Logan. Good God.
Stranger things have happened, Trevin, and wow, the hossiest and the bossiest right now coming at this thing hot, and we might be seeing a huge victory here for JD Jenkins.
But somehow Logan able to slip out, caught though. And the Uranagi's got to feel like you're coming. Numerous stories down into the mat, and it's not all. Oh, what an elbow.
The beast can learn. JD Jenkins one step ahead there. Very nice.
You wanted a kill shot. There it is. Shoulders down. Wow.
Trevin, I got to get my eyes checked. That seemed way too close. How is that even possible? That flurry of offense from JD Jenkins on another level. And somehow Jake Logan able to still kick out of this thing. I'm stunned too, JD. I'm stunned too.
And it just goes to show how tough Jake Logan is. But JD Jenkins is tough too. Ooh, taking out the knee though. Smart offense.
Oh, the fingies, come on.
Hey, it's legal. For better or for worse, and an absolutely pro Jenkins. The Shining Wizard could be the end. What?
Again, an unbelievable wombo combo of offense, this time from Jake Logan, but not enough to keep JD Jenkins down.
Jake Logan always says, if you don't like me, fight me. And for sure, Jenkins is bringing it right now to Jake Logan.
Wait a minute now. Wow!
That moonsault, is it enough? I can't believe it.
And look at that. Literally stopping the ref from counting the 3 there.
Hey, that is one way. You can't quite get the shoulder up, but you can get the hands up. It was a death grip coming from Jenkins.
100%.
Kai Douglas had to struggle away.
So the look of panic on the face of Kai Douglas there. He's like, I might just live here now. He's not letting go.
Oh, wow. And that's the thing about Jake Logan. No matter what you do, Jake Logan has an answer, and these strikes, this really could be a knockout.
Well, the answer here is just an absolute slugfest. Just staying on top of the man. Not even giving JD a time to breathe here.
I think Logan losing the composure and just going to town here on the face of JD Jenkins. And you hear the official Kai Douglas saying Jenkins is out. This fight is, oh, what the hell?
Wow!
What is going on?
The shot right to the heart trap. What is going? Hey, come on.
You see the other fighters breaking things up. This is getting out of control. This is not what Just Wrestling's about.
No, this is about respect. This is about truly showing who is the best. Not just an absolute slut. Just not a maniac here in this ring trying to end a man's career.
We got to do something to stop Logan. For Zach Romero, I'm Trevin Adams.
You